right, race fans, 22 street stock races this past weekend. Let's get to Ryan's recap, and then we're going to get to this week's power rankings. The KRA Speedway over in Wilmer, Parker Anderson, he parked at Victory Lane from 5th for win number 17 on the year, and then he went to Ogilvie Saturday night. He came from 8th, got her done over there. Impressive win over in Ogilvie for win number 18 on the year. The 27P just keeps parking it. Tri-County Speedway, Jason Berg, he got it done from 5th, his first win since 2019. Congratulations to Berg out in Washek. The Big Sky Speedway, part of the Mountain States Mod Tour. The Streeters had a 4-night swing with that deal, and Jeremy Castro, he doubled up in Billings and then also won night number 2 at Sheridan. 3 wins. He made it 4 in a row, had a third in between there, I believe, and then so he won 4 of the last 5. Jeremy Castro's on fire out west. Day number 1 out at Sheridan, that one went to Corey Craver. Now, incidentally, he also won in Belgrade at the Gallatin Speedway on Friday night. So a pair of wins in the street stock for him, and add another one in because he won the IMCA mod feature out at Belgrade as well, out the Gallatin Speedway. Craver parking in Victory Lane. Brown County Speedway, Billy Christ. He's been due. He's kind of had some struggles the better part of the year, let's be honest, but he got his second of the year out in Aberdeen, and then he went just right down the road from his house up in Jamestown on Saturday. He got win number 3 and doubled up on the week. Now, Chateau Speedway, Dustin Dowdy, he parked the D1 in Victory Lane, his 6th of the year down in Lansing, Minnesota. And let's head down to the Eagle Valley Speedway. 15-year-old Ty Agan got his 2nd of the year down in Jimtown. Congratulations, young man. Fiesta City Speedway, Justin Vogel. The Wolverine made it 4 straight weeks, getting a win. He's had a great month. I'm looking for him to have that weekend where he doubles up. He hasn't quite had it yet. He almost had it there on Sunday. He looked really good. But Vogel, your winner over at Monty. I-94 Sure Step Speedway, Ryan Satter stays red hot. And the 27, Parker Anderson, was right behind him on a yellow in the closing laps. And Satter drove away from him anyway. And then he went to Viking, and he made it 7 of his last 8 over at the Viking Speedway in Alexandria. SK Speedway, Kyle Jeanette. He drove by a very fast Braden Brower to defend his home turf. Of course, Brower, who had been running down at Lansing, decided they're going to switch their Friday night track. Went up there. He won a week ago. Kyle Jeanette said, not this time. Devil's Lake Speedway, Trey Hess, he parked it in Victory Lane. Right place, right time kind of thing. And Dustin Ebensteiner actually had the lead. Put a sweet move on him in 3 and 4 crossover deal. And on a yellow, he broke. I'm not really sure what happened, but that's number 2 on the year for Trey Hess. Electric City Speedway, Rex Feller from 8th in the 87X, his 1st of the year out in Great Falls, Montana. Madison Speedway, Eric Riley. He held off Jans and Dykhoff. Sounds like it was a pretty good race in the closing lap there to win over at Madtown. Miller Central Speedway, no, not Brock Stout. Not Brock Stout. Although he did come from 10th to 2nd. James Hoeing, he ended Stout's chances at a perfect season, got his 1st of the year, and it looked like he had 4 wins last year, so this was no fluke there. This guy knows how to win as well. Casino Speedway, a great bounce back win for Kyle Dykhoff from 10th. Stacked field of cars. Perhaps a little hip check there, right? He might have gotten into Rosso a little bit, but didn't body slam him. Robbins racing, but he parked it in Victory Lane with a much-needed win for Kyle Dykhoff. Cheyenne Speedway. This one's really cool. 14-year-old Cole Gresseth scores his 1st ever street stock feature win. And, of course, second-generation driver. His uncle, of course, Mike Gresseth, leading the NLRA points. And his dad, Matt, he raced as well. So great to see that next generation of Gresseth drivers parking in Victory Lane. I have a feeling he's going to get quite a few more of them. So street stock drivers, just to kind of keep an eye on what's going on. Christmas in July this week at the Eagle Valley Speedway. Black Hill Speedway out west, 1,000 to win in Rapid City. And Steffes Street Stock Tour action Friday night at the River City Speedway and Saturday over in Greenbush. So let's get to it. we're going to have the buyresearch.com One to Go Show Street Stock Power Rankings for June 30th at number 10, Kyle Dykhoff. I tell you, a great bounce back week with a third and then 10th to first at Casino with that stacked field. There were some solid cars, 5 wins on the year. Sounds like he went through that thing, found some issues. Look for him to heat up. So Dykhoff at number 10. Number 9, Brock Stout. Finally lost at Miller, right? But 10th to second, so he was no slouch. He's hanging around with 5 wins. You know, he's extremely fast. I expect him to win a bunch more out there. I'm going to keep him in the top 10 for now at number 9. Number 8, Dustin Dowdy. He got a win this weekend. Much needed, much needed. And then he got caught up with an incident over in Ogilvy. He had a podium finish. It looked like he was going to have a good run. Got caught up in another guy's mess. That ended his night over there. But 7 wins keeps the D1 in the top 10 at number 8. Number 7, Justin Vogel. 4 straight weeks with a win. And really, he might have had another on Sunday. He had a charge to the front in the middle, and it got really dirty and marbly. He got kind of hip-checked, fell back a spot, and then it just went from bad to worse. But Vogel, until that happened, looked really good over in Watertown. I'm keeping him at 7. Number 6, Corey Craver. He was needing a win, and he got 2. 14 podiums in 14 races. Let's be honest, that's impressive, right? 5 wins on the year. Craver, part of a red-hot trio out west. It's going to be interesting to see who kind of takes over or if they keep splitting out west. Number 5, Braden Brower. Only 1 show this week, and he got second to Jeanette, but he's still a rocket ship. 14 podiums in 17 races. That shows his consistency in 6 wins. That's going to keep Brower in the top 5 at 5. Number 4, Rob Petrov. Yep, he slid back a spot here. No wins this week. But he had 3 seconds and a 4th. I think that 4th, they might have had a flat tire. I think he came back in that one. And so he's solid. He's absolutely solid. But the next guy is just a little bit hotter. So at number 3, Jeremy Castro. He strung together 4 straight, and then a third, and then another win. He won 5 of his last 6. Impressive weekend. He's had a couple great weekends there. Castro, really good. He's got that arrow dialed in, and I'm putting him at number 3. Number 2, Ryan Satter. This guy is really tough to beat at home. He's not following the series. He's got other commitments there, which is probably good for everybody else, but he has 7 of his last 8 finishes in victory lane. 11 on the year, Ryan Satter at number 2, and at number 1, Parker Anderson. 2 more wins this week, including that impressive one over at Ogilvy. 28 podiums in 33 races. That's pretty incredible. Let's be honest, that's just really good. And 18 wins on the year, your Steffa Speed Stock Tour point leader, your national point leader, Parker Anderson at number 1 in the June 30th edition of the buyresearch.com One to Go Show Street Stock Power Rankings.